Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to try something a little different today. I'm testing out whether maybe it's the fact that I get exhausted very easily when I'm on camera, because that's not really, I know I seem like an introvert, but I'm really not. Maybe I have more energy if I do the readings like this, because the past 2 days, I've just been wiped. Like I can't. Now that could have something to do with the fact that we have a full moon coming up, but I'm testing out the theory. So let's see. Let's go ahead and see. What's the first energy of today's collective? We've got Bokumu, soul forgiveness, and Queen Nandi, intuition. Okay. Oh, that candle will turn out. Hold on. Damn, okay. It's a persistent candle. Let's read this. Let's start with number 35, Queen Nandi, intuition. Okay, goddess of intuition, Zulu. Temple queens, element fire. Queen Nandi was the mother of warrior king Shaka Zulu. His father's royal family first rejected her. They said she wasn't pregnant and her belly resulted from an Ishaka beetle sting, but Nandi knew her son would be great before he was born. So her guidance is, you already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. What is your guidance telling you? Put your hands over your third eye, center of your forehead, and ask, if I knew what the answer is, what would it be? Then follow your first instinct. The Creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. The nudges, signs, and coincidences are divine guidance. Sorry. Slow down. Go for a walking meditation. Be present with nature and pay attention. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. Okay. Now, number 28. For the Gombe Bantu goddess, Bokomu was the first woman. Her father, Akongo, the cranky supreme god, put Bokomu and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Her guidance says, who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses, but forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. Okay. So let's keep that in mind. And then let's move forward with the collective. What does this have to do with today's collective? What does this have to do with today's collective? Okay, we start off with shame and decay, which in this deck is called that, but it's the sun. What does this have to do with today's collective? Change, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Torches, which is the Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. What does this have to do with today's collective? Seven of Pentacles. It didn't come out. There we go. Six of Torches, which is the Six of Wands. Overall energy, ooh, the Void, which is the World card. With the Two of Cups. Wait, is that the World card or Judgment? No, it's the World card. And then we got Two of Beakers, which is the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords. With the Strength card, but it's also called Desire. Oh dear. This could be connected to somebody who is part of a third party. And a piece of them wants to let go, and another piece of them is still hoping that maybe they were wrong, that maybe this really is love. But in reality, they're being guided to heal whatever it is that had them attracted towards that cycle. So let's read the Void, because I know that these cards are really different, but again, there's a reason we're drawn to these, right? So let's start with the Void and what it represents. So the Void says, the fear of the void, blackness, empty space, is your greatest fear, emptiness. When you look within, is there nothing but a swirling hole? So somebody's intuition could be guiding them to realize that maybe they were in this third-party situation or allowed themselves to be dragged into that because maybe they were just afraid of being alone. And so they were willing to take whatever was given to them because they didn't want to let that go. Let's see. These cards have a lot of information on them, so I'm just going to get one. Give me a card for the Void. Or at least that's the intention. Sometimes more will come out. Give me a card for the Void. Oh, okay, see? So we've got two. We got the Castle, which is the Six of Sagittarius, so like Six of Wands. Pride, pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements, ego, wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige, isolation, the old guard, and timeless. Then we've also got, this is the Eight of Aquarius, which is like the Eight of Swords, fish hook, powerless, feeling helpless, paralyzed, vulnerable, trap, temptation, bait, con game, great catch, luck, prosperity, resourcefulness, abundance, multiplication principle. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Aquarius, which is like the Nine of Swords, water carrier, humanitarian, generosity, nobility, balance, calm life, communication, compassion, unselfish, alleviate suffering, benefactor, care for others, humane, helpful, and ethical. So this is also like healer energy, right? So whoever was in this healer energy, to be able to be ethical and to be noble, that's creating anxiety, right? It's the Nine of Swords. They know that they have to let go of something, but their pride and their ego is getting in the way. They're stuck. This is the energy of being stuck. But in reality, it's because they're tempted. The temptation of what if? What if they come back? What if? That's what's holding them there. In reality, guys, even if, let's be clear about something. Even if that person from the past does come back, as long as they were with someone else, that's guaranteed that is not your person. It doesn't matter if they really had love for you. It doesn't matter if they really do get a divorce. If they really do walk away from that person, that is not your person. The universe is never going to align you with someone that is with someone else. Clarify the shame and decay. Oh, actually, let's read it first, because that's the Sun card, right? Which is, the name is very different from what the Sun actually represents. In this deck, it says, The fear of being shamed. Shame can gnaw at you for an eternity. What shames you? Family? Your own actions? Your thoughts? Your body? Do you sometimes suddenly recall a moment of shame from long ago? So, okay, so somebody here does know, they do know that this is not their person. So this is more about maybe what they're revisiting is how they got caught, how they got stuck in that cycle, and now they're shaming themselves. And that could be, remember this card, the forgiveness is like you need to forgive yourself. Because girl, boy, whoever you are, I've been there. I promise you, anybody can make a mistake. Anybody can get stuck in a cycle like this. But we've got to heal whatever it is that got us stuck in that cycle so that we don't fall again. Clarify shame and decay. Clarify the shame and decay. Clarify shame and decay. I was gonna say, are we not getting any clarity? All right. So first we got happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. Person of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The provider and caregiver, grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, prosperous, materialistic, possessive, and dependable. Manager, business owner, banking, CEO. I don't know if this is referring to you or the person you got involved with. And then this is the Four of Swords, Four of Air. Hammock, rest, relax, time off, pause, suspend, sleep, supported, meditate, inactive, recovery, find relief, vacation, waiting, suspended between two things, in limbo, and self-actualization. And within a few weeks. Oh. And then the overall energy is the Ace of Swords, Sapphire. Mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, valued, holy, divine favor, and revered. So the fact that we've got happening soon and within a few weeks, it could be that you've been getting signs and signals that somebody's going to come back. And you're like, okay, I am going to allow this person to come back because I need closure. Because it's like, this is giving me the feeling of somebody saying, I'm grounded, I'm secure, I'm not going to fall again. I've been, taking time off. Ignore my broken nail, sorry. It's saying I'm taking time off to meditate, to recover, but it's also suspended. There's in limbo, there's a waiting here, and there's within a few weeks. So it's like somebody's knowing that something's coming back in a few weeks, but because they've been shaming themselves and, making themselves feel like shit, they're like, I would never go back. I'm changing. I have stronger judgment, wiser judgment. But don't shame yourself either, right? It's about, think of it like, remember, treat yourself as if you were your own child. And if you have a child who you love and they're your precious baby, when they make mistakes, are you going to beat them over the head with that mistake all the time? Or are you going to say, hey, you know what? It happened. It's okay. The point is, we all make mistakes. We move on. How you heal is what matters. Let it go. Don't dwell on it. Don't shame yourself. Just let it go. Obviously, this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's indicating change, but let's see what else it has, because I love these that have additional meanings to them. Okay, so it says the fear. Oh, isn't it interesting? Look, it says the fear is of stability, sameness, inability to focus on one thing and complete it. Are you constantly switching direction? Do you change too much? Are you unstable? What has caused that instability? You may be using constant change as a way of avoiding commitment. Are you afraid of that? Oh, that's a great point. It's a great point because, okay, I can relate to that myself. I've been in third party situations, and I realized that whenever I did get caught in third party situations, it's because I wasn't really ready for commitment. And so it was easier to get my fix of attention, affection with someone who could not give me commitment. And also, there's the other side of that is that the chaos, the constant drama and desire, it kept things exciting. Normal stability and commitment would have been a little too boring for me at the time. So I personally can relate to that. Now, I don't know if maybe that's not something you're dealing with, but kind of calls it out a little bit. Let's see. Clarify change. Clarify change. We've got, this is the Ace of Wands, Ace of Leo, Knight, confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive. Oh, you know what else? Before I even finish reading this, something it was saying is you may struggle with stability. Over here we had person of earth. It could be that the stability was the person you were drawn to. Maybe they felt like somebody who was dependable, somebody who was stable, classy, grounded. And if you are struggling to give yourself stability, then that might have been what you were drawn to in them. They might have felt really relaxing to be around, really stable to be around, really, yeah. That might have been exactly what pulled you in. Okay, sorry. Let's finish reading this one. Confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, fighting spirit, persevering, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, champion of a cause. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got, ballet shoes, the 9 of fire, stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required. On your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts and expertise. So could it be that you are trying to heal the wound that had you attracted to a third-party situation? And you might be struggling with it. And part of the wound, what your guides are coming through saying is, well, part of the wound was that either one, you might struggle with instability, and this person was stable, and it gave you a feeling of, you could count on them, you could depend on them. 2, it could be that maybe the constant drama and chaos and yearning is what you connect with love. And so it's better to have somebody who's like forbidden love, because then it gives you all this drama to go off of and feed off of. And 3, what was the other thing? Hold on. Oh, the lack of commitment, the not actually wanting commitment. That one is stronger here because, again, this is the Ace of Wands, right? And this is a knight. Remember, the knights in any oracle deck or tarot, they're not going to be consistent, especially not the fire ones. The earth ones might be, but the fire is more of like, they want excitement. They want, they want something brave and daring. And this is a very Lancelot energy. But if you remember, Lancelot got involved with the wife of his friend, right? It was very about, I'll save you, Captain Save-A-Ho, when in reality, true commitment would require effort, stamina, endurance. Look at a ballerina. That's almost torture. They're torturing their feet to be able to accomplish a certain task. And so it's almost like you don't have it in you to do this, so you do the 1 instead of the 9. Do you see the vast numerical difference? It's like it's easier to do this than it is to put the effort and time in to get to know someone. And I know that the Knight is very present because we literally have the Knight of Wands following that. So let's read the Knight of Torches, because that's exactly what the Knight of Wands is. This one says someone energetic, passionate, brave, and spirited is ready to go on an adventure with you, or you may be the person inspiring others. So there's two, which means that whoever the earth person was, it doesn't matter whether it's you or this other person, you also brought out this, both of you became the let's go on an adventure together, even if that adventure means an affair. Or maybe it wasn't even like a full-blown affair. It could have been an emotional affair, but the point is it was a third party. And so it's very much like, yeah, let's, but again, it's an adventure. That's not a lifestyle. If you commit to an adventurous lifestyle, it's a lot of chaos. There's never any stability. And if that's what you're drawn to, then that's the part that needs to heal, because it means that maybe in your childhood there was a lot of chaos, a lot of instability, and you're now struggling to move past that. Clarify the Knight of Torches. This is the Two of Fire, or Two of Wands. Eclipse, union of opposites, conceal, event, mask, upstage, merge, transform, camouflage, hide, overshadow, loss of power, temporary block, support, sudden darkness, and reveal. Look at this. This is like the Five of Pentacles. Broken vase, hardship, misfortune, trial, overcome, crisis, 2 steps back, change of state, grief, fix it, opportunity, pressure, burden, destroy, adversity, accident, disappointments, and setback. That's why this type of thing does not last. Because when two people are drawn together, and again, this is not coming from a place of judgment. I've been here, right? I know what this is like. When this happens, it's usually because either you or the person that's in the third party, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of, maybe they and their spouse are not getting along at the time. Maybe their sex life isn't that great. Or maybe they have a lot of debt. It's like a form of escapism. It's like, let's go on an adventure so I don't have to think about my real life. So I don't have to think about what I'm going through. But it doesn't get any better. It's just a blockage. You see the eclipse? Like, let's just cover this problem I'm going up with some hot, intense sex. That makes me feel like, my life isn't as bad as it really is. But eventually you have to come back to reality. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Pioneer, boldness, destination or bust, the cutting edge, long journey, trailblaze, true grit, challenge, navigating uncharted territory, resourceful team, got your 6, unflappable courage. Yeah, because then it creates this whole adventure of creating this story of forbidden love, and people just want to keep us apart, and they get sucked into that, and it's like a Adventure Time story instead of focusing on reality, instead of focusing on where you really are when where they really are in their lives. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this one says, generosity with others is the key to confronting some of the inner demons you may have faced. You may have learned from your own history that ill luck can befall anyone. Sometimes it's random. Generosity with others. Could it be that with the victim mentality, you're blaming someone else instead of taking accountability for yourself? And so generosity would mean admitting that you're just as complicit in the situation as they are. Because honestly, I've been there, and it's easy to blame the person who's stepping out of their marriage and say, well, they led me on, they played with me, but look at the union of hands. You're just as involved in this as they are. They could not have done that without your cooperation. So instead of shaming yourself, because this is not about accusing you, it's not about putting yourself like it's your fault and you're this. It's not about that. It's about I take accountability, because then you can forgive. Then you can let go. When you're in victim mentality, when you're in this place of like, no, you don't understand. They broke my heart. They played with me. They, this, that. You turn into a victim. And then you're putting all the power in their hands, like they're this, demonic succubus that you just can't fight off, when that's not reality. Then that means that you're in a very disempowered state. When you accept responsibility, it's easier to let go, because you also recognize, you know what? I contributed. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. This is the Four of Swords. How do we heal? This is the Four of Swords, right? Which is about healing. Corset, held together. Boundaries, restriction, prim and proper, following rules, structured, buttoned up, perfect posture, holding it together, support, shapeshift, and people pleaser. I'm going to share something with you. I don't know if this is going to help whoever this is for. Look, another Four of Swords, but this one's Libra energy. Yoga, contemplation, deep breaths, centered, go within, steady, balanced, relaxed, take a break, inner child healing. Meditate, time alone, balanced chakras, reflection, wellness, and rest. All three Four of Swords have come out. Okay, I'm going to share something with you, especially with the Libra energy coming out. So when I first got into astrology and I would look up Libra energy, they would always say, oh, Libra's so flirty. And I was like, see, that's just a natural part of who I am. I was very flirty back in the day. And for a long time, I was just in that energy of like, well, that's just who I am. So I can't change that. I'm literally a Libra sun, and I would shield myself behind that. But that also led me, it wasn't just one third party situation I was in multiple, because it was so easy for me to form that romantic connection with people because I was flirting with everybody. It was fun and easy, and it got me in a lot of trouble. And I think that that's part of the situation here. Somebody is not, again, and that was part of me realizing that my boundaries were weak, right? And calling out other people whose boundaries were also weak. So when we heal and we take accountability, we say, you know what, maybe I wasn't behaving the best way. Because, prim and proper, people can joke around about that all the time. Be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I had this little Miss Prissy over here. It doesn't matter. Let them laugh. Ultimately, if somebody is married or somebody's in a connection, they should not be trying to flirt with you. That's inappropriate. That is disrespectful to their partner. And when you join in and you're like, oh, it's just flirting, we are contributing to that. You have to remember, and this is part of what helped me stop. There's a lot of things that helped me stop, but part of what helped me stop was, if that was your partner and you're not around, would you be okay with them out there flirting with someone else when you're not present? No, I would not be. So then don't do that to someone else. Because this is definitely about, your inner child needing healing. And we don't realize that when we are for me, what it was that I liked a lot of attention, right? And so you have to go in and be like, why? Where did that come from? What does attention mean to you? And did you not get enough of it? Or, you start searching, you start digging. Clarify. Oh, let's look at the Seven of Pentacles first. So the Seven of Pentacles, working in the real world, getting paid for the sweat of your brow, a regular occupation, real life is the medicine. See? Again, it's about not creating this situation where we escape life through adventures, but make your actual life an adventure. Make your actual life exciting. That was also, it really did help me. Look, hold on. I'll talk about it in a minute. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. It didn't come out. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, happening now. What's happening now? Bonfire. There it is. See, this is the Ace of Wands. Bonfire, enthusiasm, energy, heated, intense, joy, ignite, passion, ecstasy, exhilaration, spark, community, sharing ideas, get things going, orgasm, fanaticism, fever, fierce. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got, see, more fire. Seven of Aries. Aggressive, kerosene, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determined, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, stimulate, volatile, situation, provoke, watch out, Unpredictable, combustible, propel, and hot. Yeah. Okay, so this has two different meanings. On one hand, it means that when we do things like this, it comes back to bite us in the ass in real life. It just does. I promise you, it led me to a lot of drama. Allowing those situations in my life it got my life really chaotic, really dramatic. But that's what I understood as, that's what I understood as like, okay, I'm just going to have to deal with this now. I'm going to have to deal with the consequences. So there's two different ways that this is coming through. On one hand, you are in the middle of a very provocative and volatile situation. You need to tread carefully because there might be people who come for your neck and you can't really say anything when you and the person that's in the connection are both clearly doing something wrong, right? And number two, if you are somebody who's in need of an adventure, because like I can't do boring life. I really can't. And I realized that if I want my life to be exciting, I have to make it exciting. I don't have to be putting myself in the middle of terrible drama that ends up making me feel like shit to have an exciting life. And so I think that that's what they're encouraging you to do. Instead of putting yourself in the middle of volatile situations that could blow up in your face and make you feel terrible, because they do, put yourself in situations that are exciting. Create a life that is exciting for you. Create a life that you don't have to go putting yourself in these situations to love your life, to be thrilled, to be excited. Change how you're living, you know? Okay, last one. 6 of Torches. It says victory in any situation. You may find that a team brings success. You don't have to do this alone. You have supporters and fans. Oh, okay. Well, damn. Let's see. Clarify. 6 of Torches. And this doesn't just have to apply to third party, because we saw that under here. This could be, people who do one-night stands too. This could be people who do other things that lead to devastation. It doesn't just have to be third party. Clarify 6 of Torches. Okay. So again, we've got 7 of Fire. White Rabbit, spark of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening. It's time, heeding the call, research it. Inner knowing, dark to light, going down the rabbit hole, waking from the dream. And again, ballet shoes, stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required, on your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts and expertise. And then, chess, strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, tactics, moves and counter moves, master plan, course of action, power play, game theory, consequences of actions. So, I think that this is more about what I said last, create a life that you're excited by. Make a strategy for a different life. Create a design, a plan for how you want your life to be lived. But again, if you want something exciting, if you want to be this in the center stage, it's okay to accept that. It's okay to say, like, I'm not the type of person that now needs attention. But I also recognize that part of that was because I was raised to be in the spotlight in a lot of different ways. And so now I'm using that for spiritual purposes, right? And you might need the same. You might be connected to that. So maybe you were raised to be a singer, a spiritual singer. Like maybe you're supposed to put out, music that empowers people or heals them. But that's going to take time. Focus on that so that you can get supporters, so that you can have a healthy type of attention instead of creating drama that's just going to destroy your life. Okay, so hopefully that helps whoever this is for. As usual, I look forward to feedback, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.